can't press go live. Ugh.
Alright, so
Also,
I believe we are live now. Hopefully we're live now. That would be fun.
I'm gonna go check.
Oh yeah, by the way, my phone is at
Yeah.
62%. That's pretty
62? That's pretty
yeah.
good. I hope it only dies like 20 minutes in this time.
Hold
Yeah.
on, I have flying gorilla downloaded.
My mic is wait. Sorry,
Oh
my
hey,
mic
it's
is
Crayten.
dead now.
I'm
I've
playing
been here.
flying
You,
gorilla
I didn't
right
notice. I
now.
wasn't in Discord.
I got 3,000 coins for playing.
What are you talking about?
I'm
Flying
playing
gorilla.
Flying gorilla. No, wait, no, you're not supposed to hit the button.
Have you ever played Flying Gorilla before, Kellen? Don't you know the meta?
I don't know why my mic like doesn't pick
Crane,
up
do you know what
until,
flying
like,
gorilla is?
No,
you
I
sound like you're
don't.
talking slower.
So I was in the app store, and I was looking for games, and I came across Flying Gorilla in the app store.
This is this is the
And I
story
put
of
it
how
in
you met
Discord.
Flying Gorilla.
Get in
The
your phone.
game
Go into
is
the Google
so
Play.
intentionally bad, and I love it.
Yeah, go into Google
Hold on, I
Play,
get it.
into the Google Play Store, and look up Flying Gorilla.
It's such a good game.
And the first, it's a gorilla with a red background and is picking his teeth. Oh
Yeah,
no,
no,
he's eating
I see
something.
it,
Never
I
mind.
see it.
Okay.
It looks like a knockoff.
I'm gonna start
of,
stream
you
now.
know-
The stream is on.
You know what's
But-
it called? You know, like that
We're playing
that
Hollow
old
Knight.
game that was like, it was during the age of Subway Surfer, and it was like a
Alright.
Indiana Jones kind of thing.
Temple
But it wasn't
Run?
Indiana
Maze Runner?
Jones. Temple Run, yes. It looks like a scuffed Temple Run.
You're not wrong. I'm discoing right now. I'm in a disco mode. Oh, the
What?
disco mode
Okay,
stuff.
I'm just checking audio right now. Soon we'll start the
Wow.
game.
So there's 25,000 reviews of the game. Why?
She needs
Why is this so
15,000.
popular? There's 500,000 plus downloads.
Honestly,
download it right
I
now.
want to write a review of this game and say that it has changed my life.
No, I'm literally looking at a rating saying completely life changing. The graphics and concept
Dude,
is
it has
amazing.
dude, it
You've
has
never seen-
4.9 stars. What?
Yes, the infinite levels keep me waiting each time. Every new level is a treat.
While
in
you guys are
itself.
talking about Flying
Yeah,
Gorilla,
I
this
cannot
okay.
describe how my life has changed.
This is
I
gonna be the
played
whole
this
stream,
game.
isn't
I
it?
stay up at night wondering how this gorilla seems to amaze me with every glide. They're beautiful and low. I
Wait, is
feel
it
like
an
I could
actual
find
review?
a little gorilla who I named Jorge.
All right,
Beautiful graphics, amazing.
I'm gonna do
tempo.
my
Is that an actual review?
the randomizer settings now. We're doing item randomizer, and our preset is Super
I don't-
Junk Pit without stags or whispering roots. Randomized start items, start in King's Pass, GG hints on,
What is, dude, this
mild
is-
skips start.
I'm so confused. What's happening?
About what?
Okay, there's
What
no
happened to
tutorial
Michaela?
either, I don't think. I don't think there's any tutorial.
I mean, do you need a tutorial? It's so intuitive, is really what it is. Also, whenever I start the Hollow Knight randomizer, I can't move for a
Rules.
while.
If the gorilla bumps into any
I
obstacle,
like
the
none of the
gorilla
buttons
dies.
I press work, and I think that's because normally you just fall down
Hi.
for some reason. Oh, it's him. It's the man. Oh, I have extra lifeblood. Why can't I move? There we go.
I was taking shower.
I have some good items already. Let me see. So, the items I start with are Vengeful Spirit, Simple Key, Love Key, Monarch Wings, Mantis Claw, Mothwing Cloak, and Lifeblood Core for a charm. So, with the randomizer, when you randomize start items, you get some random abilities to start out with one guaranteed vertical movement ability. This is actually a pretty good pull because I have a spell and you
I'll
know
be
I have...
back soon. I need to eat dinner real quick.
Okay, that's fine. And I have some good abilities to start out. So this is just an item randomizer, and as such I don't have debug mod on because I probably won't get soft locked. That's mainly a thing for room randomizer, since I can't have bench warp. Last two practice runs I did, I started with like the same loadout, which was Mantis Claw, not dash. I didn't have dash. I had Mantis Claw, Ismus Tear, and
I'm gonna...
Crystal Heart. So I had the super
Oh
dash.
god. Infinite mode is a lot more hectic than the level mode.
Please talk more about Gorilla Game, Flying Gorilla. It helps a lot. It's such a great game, isn't it?
Gorilla's Bizarre Adventure.
Is that like the anime? Is that what that was? I'm turning the music up in the hallway.
That's the developers are named Gorilla's Bizarre Adventure. I think who made the
Wow.
game.
So I got Hive
And I am
Blood
glowing.
as a
This is
charm.
actually a great game.
Hive Blood is a pretty good charm early on.
Is it actually good or are you just memeing? You look like a joke.
So this is a new update to the randomizer that when you start the game, the shop is actually open without having to enter the map. What does she sell? A grub, tram pass,
Crayten,
mask
that
shard, and
review is not
150
lying.
geo.
This is life changing.
Alright, so the tram pass is pretty good, and
Oh, I hit a bird.
the grub isn't good because usually grubs, there isn't a high grub requirement, and even when there is, it's not usually a good item. Alright, so that's better than normal. So, since Whispering Roots aren't randomized, there's not a whole lot of reason to go up here, but it does help because it has a bit of money up here. Because there's a Whispering Root over here, I can't use it at all. Because I don't have Dreamnail yet. I don't even know if you can randomize, like, if Dreamnail is thrown into the pool for randomized start items. I'd think it would be, but maybe not.
I have wings now.
So grubs
They're like-
are 8 grubs, you get a grub. 23 grubs, you get Cyclone Slash. 15 grubs, you get another grub. 23 grubs, you get one more grub. 15 grubs, again, you get another grub. 15 grubs again, you get Desolate Dive. That one's actually good. And 10 grubs again, 10 grubs, you get Desolate Dive. So, there are 2 Desolate Dives here, meaning that if I get 15 grubs, I can have Descending Dark, which is really cool. Because I can get the upgrade. So, Forgotten Crossroads is the easiest area to, like, clean out for items. And, like, because a lot of the items with the abilities I have now are actually easier to get than they would normally be. Because, like, this one, usually you have to do a really complicated skip. There's a charm I don't like. That's most charms. So, I forget exactly how many charms you need to get extra charm notches, but since I started with 3, because, like, depending on what charms you roll for random start items, you'll actually start with a different amount of notches, and then that they are just taken from the ones that you can unlock. So I think
Tyler,
what is it?
are you done explaining so I can tell you something?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, sure, just do it now.
Okay, so did you hear about the thing that they're gonna take our Chromebooks?
When?
July.
Alright.
That's fun.
Either July or June. They're gonna come back with like all of our papers about all that stuff, and then take the Chromebooks.
Yeah, that's fine.
About what?
They're gonna take the Chromebooks back.
I'm
Why?
completely fine with that.
I don't know why. They're just gonna do it.
Just,
Error.
they don't want our
but
spittle on
that
them,
was-
so they need to clean them.
They probably have to disinfect and clean them or something. I don't know.
They don't trust us to do it, and I don't blame them. Also, I did just get a very important item. That I needed to get another item in this area. I got the Crystal Heart, which is... I now have most of the major upgrades. I only need, like, Shade Cloak and Ismus Tier. Let me get all the money up here.
I
Yeah,
have
that's a lot enough.
669 bananas.
It's a lot of bananas. How many bananas do you think you need to live an entire life on?
Damn
I'd
right.
say a million.
Actually, you know what? That's a stupid question, because you need no bananas. You can live an entire life with no bananas. but like if you were to like, let's say what do you think is successful life? Like what age do you want to live to for a successful life? I'm also gonna try and do the trick shot with the stalactite here. I missed. There's a thing that a speedrunning tactic where when these two enemies spawn in, you go up here, activate the stalactite falling, and then hit it into both of them at the same time. And I've never done it before. Now I'm gonna get this, which is normally a master shard. Most rooms don't have, like most rooms have an item in them somewhere, or lead to an item. But, oh, that's vanilla. And normally there's like, well, there's one room in the game that has like 5 items in it. And I think that's the most, items that a room has in it. Not counting like grubs or, seer. Because it actually has that many, like, in-game.
My my gorilla is now has stripes.
Really?
Why?
What
Yeah.
color stripes?
Like they're gray and blue, and they're like moving.
I think your gorilla has some sort of disease.
Probably does.
Do you think that there are, like, diseases that gorillas have that we don't? Because they're kind of like us. So I think they would
Probably
have the same
are,
diseases.
to be honest.
What did you guys say?
Are there diseases that that gorillas can have, but we can't?
So, getting the crystal heart actually allowed me to get in here. And I really like this room. This is normally where we get the glowing womb charm. And there's like 20 enemies in this room, which is a lot for like a normal room that's not in the Coliseum. This is one of the most intense enemy gauntlets. I sort of forgot that I have spells. Or one spell. Because on my practice run, that only took like 6 hours,
PogChamp.
I got all spells and upgrades before the end, which is pretty good for a randomizer. So I ended it with like 88%. Oh, there's more. Okay, this is a rancid egg, which is not the worst item that you can get from a thing. The worst kind of item that you can get from a thing is like a map, because it has absolutely no use. Because even with like a bad charm, you can still get, like it still gets you more notches and stuff. And like with a Wanderer's Journal, it's at least worth some money. But normally, maps are the worst.
Guys, how many jars of peanut butter can you fit in
In a
in a
gorilla?
raccoon's butthole?
What about a gorilla? I feel like
I mean,
that's a more
mean,
fitting.
Yeah, probably. But
Hey Adam,
I
I'm
mean,
on the boss that you hate.
Oh, the first boss? That's great. That's really nice. Now you're just bringing PTSD into my life again.
So the best thing that could happen to me in this run is that I get quick slash right away, and then I can do everything really good, and then I don't have to worry about anything in the game ever again. So I think, yeah, by doing this boss, we get 4 different items, which is pretty good, for, like, this in the next room. There's 4 items. Also, I am just wasting time now, because you only have to knock him down twice. So I really should just stop and back off. Open this. Doesn't do anything, because then I need to get both items. Oh, I need to hit him, sorry. Alright, now I will do a thing. And pick up this item. Not helpful. But I guess it's fine. That's the white fragment. And a Wanderer's Journal. That's good. So normally when I fight Molech, which is like the 3rd boss in this area, I get a really bad item. And that's pretty much all the time. But hopefully this time is different. Just a lot of money. That's not awful. Now I'm gonna go do Salubra. That area. Then I'll go up and around, come back to town, and then do Molech. And we'll see where to go from there. Do we even have a map yet? No, I don't even have a map yet. I guess it's not that long into the game, so it's not weird not to have a map. On my practice, I got all of the maps, which is pretty good for a randomizer, because that's like 13 items that like specifically you have to get. So that's pretty good. Wait, so Adam, did you ever get to this boss? Because this is also could be the first boss.
I only got to the big beetle dude,
Okay.
the first boss, I think. Then I remember there was like a mini boss that was also a beetle.
It's
with
just
a
a
hammer.
hard enemy. It's not a mini
Yeah,
boss.
I thought it was a boss, and I was
He's
super
really hard to
happy
fight
that it
without
was in first
dash.
try.
There are 2 of them in the whole game, and then one of them dies halfway through the game. So it makes getting the journal entry for them really hard, because you have to kill like 10. Oh, what is it?
So, because I wasn't here, is this you continuing from the last randomizer?
No,
Or
this is a new one.
Oh, okay.
I'm just starting from the beginning of the game. A grub. Shaman stone. For cheaper than it normally is. That's the wrong item. I almost bought that. I'm gonna buy shaman stone. This is probably better. So I'm gonna go get the item in Blue Lake first before I do anything else. Or no, I'll just explore resting grounds first, I guess. And then I'll get the grub in the top right of the crossroads. Oh wait, there's 2 grubs that I didn't get yet. I might just come back through the lake, because this is also an easy entrance to the city. So there's at least 1 item I can get going this way. I don't know if I don't know if this was fixed in a new update to the randomizer, but when you go up to the altar where you receive the dream nail, like a bubble stops you from moving around. There's an invisible wall. And if like right there, And if you come back, it still appears and it sucks you into this cutscene, and you have to quit the game to get out of it. And that can trap you in the resting grounds and have to force you to use the stag station. And it only stops
Hello,
once
everyone.
you actually get the dream nail, I think.
Boy, hello.
Hello, Crayten, I think is who that was.
Yeah, that's me.
That's cool.
What's Brady doing in here muted?
I don't know.
He even said.
Oh, good.
You all heard that, right?
I heard what?
What?
I heard
I
something.
didn't hear anything because I'm watching something.
I just
Not a great item.
I heard Brady do something.
Unbreakable heart for 800 dream points. Not worth it.
No hearts
Not
are
worth it at
unbreakable,
all?
Tyler.
True.
Maybe worth it. Not worth it at all. That's... no.
Make up your mind, okay?
That one... eh. Who's making up their mind? What?
You.
Why?
You're like, it's worth it. No, it's not worth it.
I'm talking about
It's
different
kinda worth
items.
it.
I was going through a list of items.
Well, I'm not paying attention, so.
I got a rancid
Not
egg.
paying attention.
Yep.
Really?
Crayten,
There's
are you
nothing
are
wrong
you
with that
watching the
statement.
stream?
Yes.
Oh wow. Alright, I'm gonna
All right. So like, does it randomize the map as well?
that's an option, but this is just an item randomizer. There's 4 different ones. There's item, there's area, which is just for named locations are randomized. There's the most confusing one, connected area room randomizer, which only randomizes rooms in specific areas, and it's hard to think about. And then there's just complete room randomization. And items. They all randomize items.
Wow.
Did I get every item in that thing?
I don't
Yes,
know.
I bought the thing that was there.
That beetle have a beard?
Yeah, he's old.
Can he not have a beard?
His family's all dead.
Are you
What?
being
Wait,
so
wait,
racist?
what? Oh, I have Grimchild. I was really confused why Grim Troop was here.
Like not have a beard?
I mean, he can't
Yeah,
shave.
are you
He's a
being
bug.
Very racist.
Actually, you know what? No, he can shave. He has like 8 arms to do the stuff with. You can use like just a real jagged rock. I'm not gonna put that
All
on
right.
that.
Let's check out Flying Gorilla. Shall we?
I'm gonna fight Grim now.
Have you not checked it out yet?
Oh, I was eating dinner, you ass.
So this
Wow.
Grim's fight shouldn't be that hard because his HP scales with how much how strong your nail is. So I have the worst nail,
Oh shit.
so he shouldn't be that bad. It's made so that he's like the same difficulty.
Why is the title screen an aerial? It disturbs me.
Would you rather it be in Comic Sans? Yes or no?
It's an aerial because it's supposed. It's an aerial because it's supposed to disturb you. Great.
Yeah, it's supposed to irritate me as well. Because it's doing that.
I don't know what you just said.
Alright,
I
one.
might cut out, but I bet you it was sexual.
Don't give a fuck.
I'm turning on music a little bit. Do you have it at 8?
Oh shit, I died. My flying gorilla.
Flying Gorilla? Crayten, do you think you would become like a world-class player of Flying
you guys
Gorilla? Do you
playing
think
that
you would play it competitively?
Yeah, my flying gorilla is stacked right
Flying
now.
gorilla. I did level 1. Bug. Ah shit, I fucking died. God
There's an
damn it.
infinite mode too, and you go so much faster.
Game is too hard. Too intense. It fucks, little chicken.
So, I don't know, can you explain to me exactly how Flying Gorilla works?
Basically, like, you're a flying gorilla.
Okay, makes sense.
Picture
And
picture
you're over
Subway
a
Runner but
river.
with a flying gorilla.
Sometimes Sometimes it's a river of lean, and you have to avoid the obstacle or else you fucking die.
It's a deep story. It's a rich story that really
I have to go eat dinner. I'll be back.
defies what we know about reality. We gain one person, we lose another.
Almost beat infinite. Dying gorilla.
Wait, you almost beat Infinite? How does that work?
What? Flying Gorilla was
Beat my
originally...
score.
Wasn't Flying Gorilla was originally a Japanese game.
This game is gonna take... a game. This
Are you
fight is
sure
gonna
about
take
that?
so long, I'm not even a
Yeah.
fourth done with it.
How do you know?
There's a health bar. I have the health bar mod on.
I'm not talking to you,
Oh, okay.
Tyler. Blast.
What was Matthew's question? Oh, Japanese game?
Literally a Japanese
How do you
game.
know?
How do you know?
Because I looked at the web. I searched it up.
Did you just say you looked at the web?
Yeah.
That's an
The
awesome way to say
interweb.
that.
The interweb. Sound like a boomer.
I just
The
love...
interweb.
I don't think... Like,
Good
that...
game.
It's not often that I hear someone say it like
Flying
that.
Gorilla.
And it's just
This
great.
game was called blah 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 blah, which means
Boko
jump
no Flying Gorilla.
If
That's
you
how
search
Japanese
this word
works.
blah 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 on Google Play in Japanese, you can find this game at the top.
So was it made ironically in Japan, or are their games just
think
way
so.
worse?
Maybe, I don't know.
They're-
Because, like, there's literally...
I'm pretty
like,
sure
Google
it was either
Translate
made
voice
ironically or made by
Literally,
a
Google
soulless
Translate
person who
voice
just wanted
of,
money.
like, Japanese to English, and it's the English, like, if you press audio, like, the English, like, if you're doing Japanese to English, it says, like, Flying Gorilla. You know,
Like English?
English. Yeah. Flying Gorilla.
Crayten, like,
You speak
do
of the
do you think
English.
you're being racist right now? Do you care is the more important question.
I don't know, I think that's up to you. I mean, you've known me for a long time. I think you can determine. Maybe you can't, though.
I don't really care. It doesn't matter to me.
It shouldn't. Because none of us here are Japanese.
Because
Does that give you the right to be culturally insensitive? Culturally insensitive? Insensitive?
unsensitive.
Hey, I'm American. I'm retarded.
I'm
alright?
not-
Just
I'm
like
not
every fucking
talking
other
about
American,
you.
alright?
It's
I'm retarded like every other American, Tyler.
I know.
Or two.
I know.
And
I know.
Okay, so is it culturally insensitive even when they're not around? I mean, I don't know. Have you heard of the?
If a
have you
racist
heard of
joke
the
is made
saying,
and no one
and no one's around to hear
no
it,
one
does it
sensitive
make it
is
sound?
around to hear
I
it,
don't know.
is it really that racist? The answer is no.
Scientifically, obviously, yes. But like philosophically,
Is there a difference?
literally and philosophically, no. I don't think. You know, ain't none of that fancy philosopher shit. Don't you love games where it's Lara Croft and she has a bubble head and she shoots other people with bubble heads?
What?
Called Johnny Trigger.
Okay. Can you say that again?
Johnny Trigger?
Explain it to me one more time.
Oh, or a guy with like a bubble head. right? Not a bobblehead. Don't
I know,
get me-
I heard
don't, like,
bubblehead.
don't fucking- yeah. And so you shoot people while doing a back.
So this is a video game. This is an electronic
It is
game.
a mobile game.
A mobile electronic game. Now this is a modern mobile game for smartphones, right? Not for like a Nokia.
No, not a Nokia. No. Nokia would fucking burn up in the heat of the lit fire of this game. I don't know if that's the fault of Nokia.
Oh no, it's definitely how
bad-
powerful this game is.
Phone, but
Everybody,
I don't know.
you know, like historically, any game can run on a Nokia phone. You know, any video game. But this specific game is just way too powerful.
Exactly.
Only a quarter of the fight left. How long have I been on this fight? I get one item from this. And it's not gonna be good. I know it's not gonna be good, and if it is, cool. But it's not gonna be. So I really have no reason to be doing this.
fighting this skinny little bastard.
Cause I started and I haven't stopped yet. I haven't beat him.
Looks like a stick figure.
Kinda.
Man, the protagonist could goddamn pull him apart like a twig. And the music for Dying Flying Girl is just so devastatingly sad. Can't believe it.
Do you get to see the flying gorilla's funeral? Do you get to see his family cry over his coffin? I noticed that there wasn't an answer to that question.
I don't know if he has a family. I think that's what makes it even more devastatingly sad. Is he okay?
I feel bad for this gorilla now. I feel very bad for
Me
this gorilla.
too.
Like he's
I
running.
felt bad for him.
Like what do you think he's running from?
Is he running too? Or is he running from? That is the question.
This is the
should make a philosophical.
to make a religion out of flying gorilla.
Oh, we should make a philosophy video about flying gorilla. What we should do.
Philosophy
Flying gorilla is
behind it.
truly modern art.
Flying gorilla has changed my life. I don't know if it's for the better or for the worse.
So write a review that says that and be like the 50th person to do so.
I don't want to be copy art. And I doubt anyone's made a video on this discussing the philosophy of flying gorilla.
I haven't even played it yet, and I do want to play it, and I do want to do a stream on it. It's
It's
really
an epic game.
what
And
I'm
I
thinking.
really hope there's like a version of it that's been ported to PC.
I know, I tried to look for it, but I couldn't find it. Maybe I'll have to go to the Google Play Store, specifically.
Maybe.
Let's see what items I
that
get
even
from
on?
beating the boss, because I did just beat him.
Look at that slappy little cock that guy is. Look at that slappy little cock. You see that little...
What are you talking
You
about?
see that little thing? Look at that guy. He's a
Okay, I
little
see
cock.
it, yeah.
Hey, look at that guy. Cock mongrel. Eating on
Definitely.
Cock. Don't you love cock?
Alright. Wait, what item did I get? I forget. Did you die?
Yes.
I got Unbreakable Greed.
Rangaria.
Can you believe, Crayten, that I got Unbreakable Greed from this?
Flying gorilla.
Rangaria.
Alright. Did I not talk to Sly? I didn't even talk to Sly. I'm great.
English. Apology for bad English.
Alright, I'm just gonna put on Hive Blood. I don't even like Hive Blood that much. I just got hit by a guy.
Flying gorilla.
Flying gorilla.
Please do this for the rest of the stream.
I'm on level
Name a
14.
price right now, and I
need
will
to
pay
know
you
how
to
long
do that
this
for the
game
rest
is.
of the stream.
I need to speed run this.
Be the person to get the farthest and flying gorilla that anyone has ever had. Sorry, frying gorilla. That anyone has ever. Frying gorilla. That
Flying
anyone has.
gorilla infinite mode. It'll be the farthest that anyone's
Get
ever
your
fucking
highest
gotten.
score. I mean, here's the thing. I got the worst. I just got the worst charm in the game.
Community for frying gorilla, I am going to be severely disappointed. I'm gonna have to write a letter to fucking speedrun and
Speedrun.com.
yeah, know that.
Just-
And I'll fucking tell him, what the fuck is wrong with you? Are you so incompetent that you don't have a speedrunning community for frying gorilla?
Well, there isn't a speedrunning community,
Over-
so you need to build
Over
one.
500,000
Well, okay, well, here's the thing. How do you speedrun it?
players.
Let's say, like, is there an end to the
But
game?
Yeah, there's a certain amount of levels.
Okay, yeah, then
And I
you can definitely
bet
speedrun
that
it.
The infinite mode, like,
You can have a high
which is
scoreboard.
I bet your phone can like break from malware from a certain point in the infinite mode. Because I'm sure this is just a bit.
I feel like there's like so much less.
Brayden, you're cutting out a little bit, I think.
You know, I'm sure that this game is just a Bitcoin miner. Bitcoin mining. And like the
Probably.
farther you get in infinite mode, like
the more Bitcoin it
you
takes from your
mine.
wallet.
Yes.
I feel like they didn't put a lot of work into the game, so that like the first 30 seconds of infinite mode is just loot.
At that point, you can just build a bot and then get infinite scores. I mean, well,
Yeah.
like, think about if, like, it probably is procedurally generated with, like,
So
pre-made parts.
on Banana Rush levels, at a certain point you so much bananas that like the game kind of overloads and the sky turns black. Like the picture just
The sky
disappears
turns
and the
red.
sky is-
A
No,
giant
it goes
banana
black. It's
pours
terrifying.
down from the
Actually,
clouds.
it's terrifying. And that your Gorilla starts glowing rainbows, and I think it's like an acid trip or something. Like the bananas are laced. They have to be. They're glowing. I mean, like
And then you see giant banana overlord in the background destroying the whole world.
exactly. Sky turns black. Captain Quails. Fuck! I died to a fucking cement dick.
Go-wee-wah.
Frying Gorilla.
That's gonna happen through the whole stream, isn't it? It's great.
It's a running joke. Frying Gorilla.
Well, you have to iterate on it. I feel like that's the how it works.
Do I need to explain it again?
Okay, I just got another white fragment.
I didn't ask. You need me to explain frying Gorilla again.
Flying gorilla.
Frying Gorilla.
That's never gonna get unfunny.
Oh, it's not.
Do you see the thing
So I
that
got
I put
another
in the
white
Discord?
fragment, so that's a whole white piece that I
A
put
whole
together from the
white
two
baby.
fragments. I can turn it into a black
That is
piece
whole
instead of a
white
white
baby.
piece.
We can turn it into a black baby. That's what I got out of that.
Okay. I didn't hear that whole thing.
So we got a white fragment, and we got another white fragment, and turn that into a white baby. We can turn that into a black baby.
That is
and a
correct.
black
That's how it
fragment.
works. No.
Yes.
So you like you take the white baby, and then you wear the white baby as a badge of honor, and then you take it to where you were
That's
born. You take it
standing.
to the exact coordinates at where you were born.
Ah, fuck! Don't you hate
And
that?
then it- and then it-
Play the game for a bit, and then just take the app store immediately.
when I opened
You click-
the game
you
that I
click
did
one
install,
thing,
which
and
was
then
Banana
you
Kong
transport.
Run or whatever, it immediately popped up with a window. Please rate the game.
Yeah, like I was playing like some random game, and then it's like add move this block to this part of the area, and then I move it, and as soon as I touch the screen, it just sends you to the app store.
But yeah, it's not an interactive ad. That's the thing. Some ads
Yeah,
are
I know.
interactive and they
You're
they
so
run at 5 frames per.
deceiving. I am gonna fucking sue.
It's like I already know when it's time for it to like send you to app store. It's like
You
after
always tell
5
because it's like
seconds.
really terrible bitrate.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very
They-
bad. Did they not waste more than $10?
I mean, yeah, they
to
spend
that?
like a day making those like playable ads.
Yeah.
So that's the thing.
Did you see the thing that I posted in the Discord, Crayten, on the text channel?
Coom,
Yeah.
I'll check.
Flying gorilla.
It's not funny.
It is.
when when you do it like that, it really isn't funny.
It's fine.
Wait, is there a website where you can play it?
I tried to find one, but I couldn't. I
Wait,
just found this.
You click on the
blog.
link that you just put it in Discord. You can press get it on Google Play. That put it on.
Isn't Google? Oh wow! Everything is in Chinese as soon as you click the Google Play thing.
Well, is it in Chinese or Japanese?
No, Japanese. Sorry.
Flying gorilla.
Korean is the easiest one to distinguish because it has circles in it.
Yeah.
Flying gorilla.
Flying gorilla.
All right, now I can go shopping.
Let me see the pronunciation.
I can buy the butthole charm.
Flying gorilla for PC and Mac.
Wait,
Wait,
what?
Really?
Okay, next stream, Flying Gorilla.
What's in
Wait, okay.
Discord?
Flying gorilla for PC and Mac is a casual game developed by Pinbit located at Motohoma, Fukuoka, Shinishiku, Fukuoka-ken.
Crayten, can you hop into the stream for a second so you can tell me which of these charms to buy?
Sure.
Which of these items, I mean? We have 5 items right here.
Go up. Go up.
Up.
There,
Buy
after
a rancid egg.
This is the worst item here. You realize that, right?
Yep. Yes.
Should I buy
I
anything
buy
else? Possibly a good item?
Translate right, and then I put in the
No,
English
you
version.
shouldn't buy anything else. You should save up
Flying gorilla.
all of your money for the end of the game and not buy anything for the rest.
That's a smart investment idea, yeah.
Yeah.
I did that on my
So-
practice run and I ended it with $17,000. Which is way more than you should ever have in this game. I mean,
Well-
that's until the end when there's nothing
Wait,
left
wait.
to buy.
Download BlueStacks from this link. Install BlueStacks an installation file with the following on-screen instructions. Once BlueStacks is installed, add your Google account in it. Don't
No,
forget
what happens,
to add
Ghostman
your credit
enters
card
your
or
computer and he...
security number. Install.
Security number, credit
Okay, well,
card.
who just fucking joined and left immediately?
Can I do this? Yes. These guys
Wait,
instantly
why is it
die
asking
from crystal
for your
heart.
credit card?
So now, since I've done everything Crossroads, I'm gonna head
And your
over
mother's
to
maiden
Howling
name.
Cliffs, and then
Here.
after that,
I feel like
Green
it's gonna
path.
take my soul.
Insert your email and password. Press bar.
So fake.
Flying gorilla in search bar and install it. Now you can use this.
So you can
casual
actually
game
skip-
on your Mac.
you can get to Stag Nest without
Okay,
having
boys,
to...
I'm just gonna read some of the reviews for the entertainment. Before I played this game, I'd stage 4 cancer in every part of my body, due to
Oh,
die in a
no.
week. But after getting this game and getting to stare at those beautiful, majestic, juicy, fair
Booty
gorilla ass, I immediately heard and I have a new life. I worship Flying Gorilla daily. I think I might be immortal. Have a good day. May the flying gorilla
I
bless
just
you.
got a 6th hit point.
So I went to Google Translate
different-
and I went to English.
Different review. Read the review, Crayten.
Well, I was at the end of my wits. I was bullied. My family didn't care for me, and I almost was about to shoot the school I was in and kill my family and eventually kill myself. When I was searching for a way to stop myself, I found this game. It completely changed my life. I became a cool kid, and my family loved me. Thank you, Flying Gorilla. Extra. This is truly a wondrous video game. After
Can you
taking my
read
phone
Flying
to a
Gorilla
cave
reviews
and
for the rest of the stream?
yes. This is a truly wondrous video game. After taking my phone to a cave and barricading myself in, to spend the rest of my days, I came across a light in the darkness. Light at the endless tunnel of my life. An escape from my drug-addicted father, my STD-ridden mother. I've recently been diagnosed with stage 37 testicle cancer. Ape alone. We
Is that actually
together.
It's not. Also,
Ape
he
alone.
said stage 37. This
Ape
is definitely
together,
sincere.
strong. Ape alone. Weak. Together. Strong. Ape alone. Ape together.
Alright, there are 3 items
When
available in
someone
this room.
asks me which was the best game in history, I would always reply with Doom. But now it's different. I truly understand that this game is the best in human history. This is the peak of video games, friends. Nothing has topped this, and nothing will. 10 out of 10.
Oh, I got the Great Slash. I didn't even get that in
Incredibly
practice.
well-made game. You have really outdone yourself on this one. This amount of creative genius must have taken countless hours of handcrafting, fine-tuning. The result is absolutely phenomenal. I'm actually holding back tears. The animation is millions of times more beautiful than anything a studio could have pulled out of their ass with a and lots of money. One man was able to accomplish such a fantastic expression of human nature in a matter of time I cannot fathom.
I have 4 rancid eggs, and I am going for the high score, so hopefully I can reach
Next
it.
review. I think I am in love with this game. I installed it a week ago as something to pass the time, as my wife was recently diagnosed with hemorrhoids. I'm waiting for her to sit down. It can be quite unbearable. Luckily,
Not this
the
thing.
flying gorilla assists
Were you
me in
expecting any
every
of these
way
to be sincere,
imaginable.
Matthews?
Satisfaction
No.
I feel from simply
irony.
flying around as free as can be, simply wonderful. My wife saw my addiction to the game and wanted to try it out. Now she too plays it while sitting down. Thanks, Flying Gorilla. Extra. This game is what this
Jesus.
world strive for. If God existed, this would truly be a sign that God exists.
Well, God is the gorilla in the game. That
I think
is,
really
that's canon.
shows,
It's
atheism
Gorilla
in a
God.
nutshell.
Frying
If God
Gorilla God.
exists, it would be a sign that God exists. Yeah, nice one, atheist. This game is sacred. This game has more meaning to our
he
lives
did slip that in
than
there.
oxygen and life itself. I have converted to gorillanism because
Oh
I
yeah,
found
okay.
it.
Good.
Do you wish to seek the truth? Then please, I beg of you, play this game.
When atheists say, "Oh my God," funny joke.
Next review. Alright. This is a feigned task of being an office worker is taxing. Every day, it is one mundane task after another.
Crayten, maybe
Oh,
slow
no.
down on the reviews a little bit. We might not have enough by the end.
Shut up! There's 500,000 people that play this game.
Okay.
25,000
Can you at
reviews.
least give some breathing room between reviews?
Please, please.
We need to reflect on them a little bit, okay?
Yeah.
Mundane task after another. Little to no joy.
I
other
don't
than getting
understand. What is hemorrhoids?
One day, I saw a meme sent
it-
to me on
it's
Instagram.
Just
bleeding,
look it
right?
up then.
Hey, it's me, Flying Gorilla,
It's something
reverberated throughout my head. It was like an ethereal being's holy serenade is being directly projected into my skull. I became obsessed. After 2 weeks of playing this wonderful game, I quit my job and started my goal of being the number one
It's
player.
like a little ball.
Flying Gorilla.
That's what
A
I
few
mean.
years ago, I had tumors growing on the base of my skull. Doctors said they had mutated beyond any known science and that I had 3 days to live at best. Luckily, I found this game. As soon as I loaded it up, my tumors dissolved into ectoplasm, and I was immediately
Ectoplasm.
cured. Thank you for flying. Thank you, Flying Gorilla. Yes, I read it right. It says ectoplasm.
I just liked it, so I said it again.
One of the most thoughtful and emotional games I have ever played. Never have I felt so much joy as I am now able to fly. Not only is the campaign
This is my favorite kind of writing to do.
endless mode is something all other games should look toward.
Like, I write this kind of stuff a lot.
My wife left me after I spent all our money gambling in the gorilla lottery. Jokes on her. I got a golden egg, and now I can get a new gorilla to lift to the skies. Thank you, Flying Gorilla, for making absolute mess. Really amazing game. I feel like that gorilla that's in the game better than Smash Bros. You can fly in this game. I've been waiting for this game since it got announced E3 2018. I highly recommend this game. It's stunning, a realistic graphics, and it also has great story plot. I'm not reading this wrong, by the way. I'm reading this as it comes. Spoiler: poor gorilla sacrificed himself for his love.
Why did you just tell me that spoiler? I haven't played the game yet.
I read that correctly, by the way. I read that exactly how it was said.
What if the gorilla was a cyborg? It's not a gorilla.
Okay, I'm gonna pause.
I feel like
Crayten, I'm gonna pause you there so I can talk about Hollow Knight for a second. Because
Yes,
right now
that
this is
goddamn
just
Hollow
this
Knight
this has
came out
become
like 5 goddamn years ago.
this has
It's
become
a
a
stream of
podcast
Flying
about
Gorilla now.
Gorilla
It is.
game.
It is. It is. It is. Goddammit.
All right.
Fine, gorilla.
You can crystal heart through Hornet's room, so you can glitch out her dialogue and get out of the arena before you fight. So you fight her from outside the arena. That's what I was trying to say.
Who are you talking to? The viewer? We have no viewers.
I know, but I do like to say that you can do a thing to Hornet. Also, when I did my practice run, I glitched her out at the end and she was upside down. And
Wow.
her sprite
It's like
stayed
I
on screen.
actually know what type of boss that is. Okay, I actually played the game. No, I don't play the game.
You can watch the stream.
No,
And why won't you?
because I'm doing other things.
Okay.
I
Crayten
absolutely love
is excused because he's
Your work
reading
of art.
reviews.
From my experience, I noticed that the art style is great and goofy. The controls are simple and responsive. The soundtrack is simply amazing. Not to mention the story is well written all throughout the game. I hope to see
No,
more.
it's not.
Also, no microtransactions. I'll close parenthesis.
I feel like that's
Okay, next review. I
that's
thought it
gonna
was
be
trash,
microtransactions.
but then in my sleep, I found myself looking through the eyes of the flying gorilla. The
Oh,
wind
no.
in my hair, I flew above the stream.
I think
Then
before I posted a
just
review in
fell
Discord,
into the
you can read
water.
that one too.
It was so painful, and more painful than death. I know how hard it must be to be a flying gorilla. I have transcended my consciousness, and at the earliest date, will get the operation from a gorilla, and I'll go skydiving without a parachute. So I can die happy. Okay, that one was. Holy shit! That got a little serious at the end.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Too bad it's about a flying gorilla.
And no, but he said he wanted to go skydiving without a parachute.
I know, I heard.
Also, parachute is
Is a
like
word?
this. And I think this shows you the quality of the community around flying gorilla.
Was it not spelled
This is
right?
how it's spelled. Look at this. Look at Discord. Look at Discord.
I'm playing Hollow Knight. Can you read me the letters?
EARASHOOT.
Wait. OOT? SHOOT.
SHOOT.
So as in to shoot. Like, and what is, I know para means like sky, right? Something about that, like in the air. What does para mean exactly?
Look it up if you want to.
Like a sky bullet, a shooting motion. I got a Wanderer's Journal.
Like, alright, you want all the fucking meanings then?
Yes, I need to know what parachute means because it clearly isn't. It clearly
It is
isn't.
a prefix with many meanings, including alongside of, beside, near, resembling, beyond, apart from, and abnormal. For example, the parathyroid glands are called parathyroid because they are adjacent to the thyroid. Para comes straight from the Greek. I think it's like shoot is like I don't even know. It's a weird word.
Yeah.
You know what they should do
Okay.
in Flying Gorilla?
Make
Once
the
you
game
collect
fun.
the most amount of bananas, the gorilla has a giant Uzi, and he shoots all of the bananas instead.
This game is the only reason why I'm alive. One day, I was sitting in my house when all of a sudden, Mr. Potato Head and his friend Stinky Gorilla broke down my door and tied me up. I was tortured and beat until my skin was red. They were about to kill me, then they saw my phone. Stinky Gorilla walked up to my phone and started to play Flying Gorilla. Mr. Potato Head told Stinky Gorilla to get it together, but he threw a chair at Mr. Potato Head and released me. Thanks for this game.
Do you
Alright,
think
next
that that the creators of the game have, like at this point, already transcended our reality?
Possibly.
I feel like it's very probable.
Okay. Next review. I was just a mere 2 inches from the edge of a 20-story building when this game came.
Next time, can you read like a bad review, like a 1 star, or are there any 1 stars?
There's no bad reviews.
No bad reviews. I mean, I can check. Hold on. I'm sure there's a 1 star out.
I mean, what's the rating? If it's
Hey, Gabe. We're talking about Flying Gorilla. Amazing game.
Oh,
Would
yeah,
you
I
like me to
downloaded it.
read? Yeah. Would you like me to read some reviews?
I have the game.
I know, but I'd like you to read. I'd like to read.
I mean, he's been reading reviews, and Gabe, no matter what your answer is, he's gonna keep
Alright.
reading reviews. I've tried to stop him
Alright.
already.
All right, review.
Okay, read
just
the
here-
reviews.
I was just a mere 2 inches from the edge of a 20-story building when this game came into my life. My wife had left me after our 17th child had lost my
That's a
house.
lullaby.
I was ready to jump, but then a miracle came to save me. When I loaded up that game for
Flying
the first time,
Gorilla.
the full Google Translate Japanese voice took the name Flying Gorilla. And
Flying Gorilla.
Why is Hornet here? I already killed her.
now I've not
Flying
managed to see
Gorilla.
my wife and kids again. And we are trying for an 18th. Thank you, Flying Gorilla.
For an 18th?
It's an 18th child.
I was on the brink of suicide until this game came into my life. Thank you, Flying Gorilla.
That's all the
for your-
reviews.
for your
It's either that or terminal illness.
Before I downloaded this game, I was a nobody. A classic example of a low life with no friends, no social life, and no will to live. As soon as I clicked that install button, my life was changed. I immediately gained a full 6-pack of abs. My arms nearly doubled in width. I had basically every girl in the neighborhood knocking on my door. No longer I creep. Now I'm the local stud. Thanks, Flying Gorilla.
Yeah, this game works wonders. You should download it now.
Anyways, next review. This game has changed my life. I've recovered from both my meth and gambling addiction. I cannot express my joy on how much I appreciate this game. I have gained custody of my kids by teaching them the strategies and tricks for making it very far and endless. I'm now more connected with my teen gamer friend, and he also calls me a gamer. I'm a proud father, husband, and friend of many all because of a black gorilla with... That, I think, is the most beautiful one I've read.
We missed the end because you cut out.
I'm a proud father, husband,
No,
and
you said
friend
Black
of
Gorilla.
many all.
Cut out after Black Gorilla.
Black gorilla with
You did it again.
a black gorilla with blue wings.
Yes.
Blue
Actually,
wings?
At first, it does not have blue wings at all.
Oh, blue rings, right.
No wings.
Black gorilla.
Flying Gorilla. Do you have the game? Do you have the game?
Of course I do.
Chinese
good.
man trying to speak English.
I'm the only one here that doesn't have the game, I think. Wait, Matthews,
How many
you don't have the game, right?
No, I don't.
Okay.
I still have my sanity.
How many
Because the next stream is definitely on Flying Gorilla. That's no question.
Oh, yeah.
You
no
don't
question.
have a sanity until you download Flying Gorilla.
Yeah, that is true. Matthew, you did make a mistake in speaking there. I feel like that was
True
just a slip of the tongue.
existence as a human until you've
Download
experienced.
Flying Gorilla with its horrible graphics but amazing gameplay.
It does not have horrible graphics.
Sorry,
That is
I can see the
incorrect.
polygon.
That's not what
I
I
can
meant.
see the polygon.
I meant the water. I don't like the water.
Guys, I have $999. I've hit the maximum.
Who asked?
I don't like the water. Other than that, every single part of the game is perfect.
What's wrong with the water? Can you not swim in it? Gorillas can swim in real life.
No, you can't swim in it.
Well, no. This game is more realistic than real life. I feel like at this point,
Yeah.
we
yeah.
just
I
can't
mean,
comprehend it, and that's why we're
real life-
so
Really, this is real life.
easy to like, just be disgusted by it. But
The farther I get into this game, the more I know the gorilla's ways of life, and how he flies. How does he gain this ability? I
and
don't know.
we did talk about earlier. Is he running away or like running from or running to? And
He's
that's the
running
real
from.
question.
He's running too.
Or flying. Real.
What is he flying to then?
Death.
Banana Haven.
I think at the same time he's flying from and to death, an endless loop of paradoxical madness.
He doesn't want to die, but he knows he will, so he's flying to his death. But he's also flying away from his death because he's scared of it.
See?
No, he wants to die.
I got the
That's the
Crossroads map.
That's
I'm
why
a
all the people-
champion.
That's why I changed all these people's life, because they see what happens when.
I can look at my
wanna
map now.
Is Flying Gorilla an ancient folk
Can't look down there.
folk
Oh, by the way, I'm playing it right now.
folk
Spit it out.
What was that?
is he an ancient folklore lore?
Ancient folklore.
Folklore, lore, folk.
Is he an ancient is he an ancient folklore in Japan?
Folklore.
Ancient folklore.
It helps if you don't pronounce the L in folk.
Folklore. Folklore. Folklore.
An ancient folklore.
Folklore.
I can't say. Okay, I can't
The
say
folklore of Flying Gorilla.
Frying
Right. Frying
I'm
gorilla.
making a slide on
Frying gorilla.
my computer
Write a
right now.
10-page essay on it.
Tyler, we're gonna create like a like, story.
Religion?
Alright, me, you, a bunch of other people. All right, create the tale
I
of the Flying
included?
Gorilla. Yes.
All
you
right,
are.
so we're workshopping it right now, right? So how does it start? So we need to have like a cold open, right?
My cat's on the bike
we have to
path and I'm
workshop
gonna go
it for
pet
the
him.
stream. We have to workshop it for the Flying Gorilla stream. Like in the Flying Gorilla stream. Like
Oh,
we play
okay.
we do some gameplay of it. do some
And then
gameplay,
I open up a paint
and
and then I open up a paint document and then I just like sketch out the main storyline.
and, like insert the paintings as like the drawings, the illustration.
I mean, what we really
Japanese
we're writing a
art.
screenplay. I feel like is mainly what this is.
In ancient Japan, a long
cinematic.
calamity began with
Flying
flying
Should we just
gorilla.
write the Flying Gorilla just the movie, or should we start with something
Should we
smaller
make
than the movie?
It doesn't have to be anything. That's
I don't have dash slash, so I can't.
Flying
open it.
Can I
Gorilla.
just point out how my brother had this game before any of us knew it existed?
He made it?
No, my brother
Did he make
had the game before any of us knew it existed.
God. So did
flying
500,000
gorilla?
other people, but you know,
What'd you say?
Flying gorilla.
500,000 other people. They've
Flying
downloaded it. Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
I have the game. I'm playing it. as-
Gorilla. Yeah, no, I was
I
playing it
can't
before.
wait until I get addicted to Flying Gorilla, the video game.
I've
We
actually been playing it for like an hour.
It feels just, completely sacrilegious and slanderous to call it a video game because it's really just the full experience of life.
It's
All
a
in one,
lifestyle.
like- You get
Okay.
to
It's a lifestyle.
You know, Tyler, now that I'm thinking about it, we're gonna create the Bible for Flying Gorilla.
Okay, Tyler can't even speak to us until he downloaded this game, alright?
Yeah, you're right. Please disconnect from the call right now.
Okay.
Just get your phone. Get your
I'm
phone
playing
and do it.
Hollow Knight right now.
Then turn off the game.
Care.
Nobody cares about Green Path. Is this Green Path? I can't tell. I think.
This is the.
When I look up
This is
Flying Gorilla
technically
on-
Fog Canyon.
I look up
but
Flying
yes.
Gorilla.
Is this randomizer or something?
Yes, it's item randomizer.
When I put Flying Gorilla
If
into
it's
the
item
goddamn
randomizer,
search
then
bar
what the frick? Oh,
on
wait.
YouTube,
They connect with each other. Never mind.
the options are Flying Gorilla meme, Flying Gorilla music, Flying Gorilla ad, Flying Gorilla theme, Flying Gorilla gameplay,
I just got
Flying
hit.
Gorilla death music, Flying Gorilla,
Yes.
Flying Gorilla OST, Flying Gorilla game, Flying Gorilla Bernie Sanders.
Bernie
Do that one. Do that one. Now that's the best one.
Flying
Yes.
Gorilla Bernie Sanders. Woman,
Bernie Sanders playing Flying Gorilla 8 months ago. All right, let's
I need-
watch.
I need to see Flying Gorillas on Twitch.
Amazing.
I don't.
Flying gorilla.
I'm putting this in the Discord. Holy shit. This is like, oh man.
So is this
Quality
worth just like completely pausing the stream and then watching it?
Yes.
Okay.
Absolute goddamn loop.
Okay.
Either one plays Flying Gorilla.
What? Flying Gorilla. Y'all still there?
This game looks really good.
I know,
It
right?
does.
All right. I'm gonna
Wow.
stop
Good.
watching that now, and I'm just gonna.
Flying gorilla.
Frying Guerrera. Has Adam like even been here since Crayten came in?
Sorry.
No.
Because of the flying gorilla. Did we even talk about flying gorilla before Adam left? I don't even remember at this point.
Flying gorilla.
Flying Gorilla.
No, I'm gonna
How
try and do the
how
acid
little?
skip here and see if I can actually do it. Probably not though.
It's Bible for Flying Gorilla. Do you want to do that this weekend or next Friday? I mean, can we really wait?
The answer is no, and yes, we'll do it tomorrow.
Okay, good.
Probably not
Play
at 6.
Flying Gorilla on stream. We'll play Flying Gorilla on stream and create.
Yeah, we'll do like maybe an hour or two stream of Flying Gorilla. So this is basically just like Hollow Knight item randomizer, the story of how I learned how Flying Gorilla existed, and both that and I need to play it and write the Bible. The story of how I wrote the Bible. Hollow Knight randomizer.
High score gameplay. Alright, let's watch.
There's a bunch of items in here.
High score. World record high score.
Flying gorilla.
Holy shit. Guys. He did 123,180 as his score.
That's
God.
pretty good.
That is amazing. That's the world
My
record.
headphones fell off my head for a second. That was fun.
Anyways, Flying Gorilla speedrun world record. Oh god.
How long?
3 minutes.
3 minutes?
Yeah.
I got Soul Catcher, the best charm in the game.
I need to see if this.
Hold on, Gabe. This is just... I want to know, what do you think the worst charm in Hollow Knight is?
Gabe's not here.
He isn't? He left?
Yeah, his mom got mad at him.
I got a good item.
These watch will make me food. It's in the Discord. The Flying Gorilla speed.
Flying gorilla. The best of the gorilla.
So this is straight up just a Flying Gorilla podcast now, huh?
Flying gorilla. Take this eye. Hisako.
You know, I'm not opposed to
Today,
it. It's
we are
just like an
going to
adjustment
play
that I have to
Flying
make.
Gorilla. Do it again, Crayten. Flying gorilla.
It hasn't been funny for the past hour.
It has. It's hilarious.
It's very funny.
Do it again. Again.
Crying Garura.
I'm crying with enjoyment. Also, wait, I have all the spells. I forgot that I got the dive too. Can you believe that I have all the spells?
Dude, I actually just jumped.
I think Adam is still in the call, but he's muted. So I'm gonna go talk to Leg Eater, and he's gonna sell me a
Oh
thing.
god. Oh god. Okay, so
Nothing good.
Firing Guerrera.
crying Garura.
This is all the stream tomorrow's gonna be too. I'm gonna give you an allowance of 10 of those for next time, and if you exceed that, I will kick you from the call.
I feel like Flying Gorilla is actually a Bitcoin miner that the Japanese use every single time someone collects bananas
Well,
in the game.
you know, here's the thing. When we write the Bible, we need to, at first line, this game does not mine Bitcoin from you. We need to put that
It's
right on
not
front.
a joke. It's not a
This
joke.
game,
It's
you
a
know what?
joke.
Yeah, sorry. It's not a game.
It's
It
a
is.
joke.
It's very serious business. It's.
It is the creation of the universe.
It's really. It's the work of a genius. It's the work of. Wait. Who was the genius behind Flying Gorilla?
Yep.
Who
I don't
directed
know.
the game or whatever? It's probably like
It's probably-
3 people. That's my guess.
I think it's just one guy who made it.
Right, yellow? No, it's not.
I like the song behind it, you know? The song.
That's shoot man. Really, just full on yellow though? Can't be.
Wait, why is
Crayten, can
is
you
the
read some more
audio-
reviews?
Is the audio quality purposely bad in the speedrun video?
Yes. I can guarantee you.
Crayten, can you read the review that I posted in Discord earlier?
Where is it?
It's around the first time that Gabe mentioned it.
First time I met Carla.
Yeah.
Two
From a few
minutes
hours
ago,
ago.
yesterday after tomorrow. This was yours?
Yeah, I posted a screenshot of a review. I didn't write the review.
2 minutes ago, yesterday after tomorrow, I was taking a nap. While in this nap, I had a very blurry dream, and I could make out the shape of a flying in the middle of my view. There was a loud, booming voice that said, "Hey guys, it's me, Flying Gorilla, from my new app on the App Store, Flying Gorilla." He explained. A free download, so I hope you check it out, and I hope it was a flash of blue followed by a loud noise, and I woke up sweating. I began browsing the internet for memes, and I saw it. Low-resolution game footage of a gorilla, without a doubt, flying in the center of the screen. A man, loudly commentating over it, pretending to be the gorilla advertising like the dream. And all of a sudden, my phone died. I was very confused. My phone had been charging all night, and it was on the charger. As I was about to get up, back on. As soon as the startup was finished, I didn't even have to type in my password. The phone unlocked and opened up to without me ever downloading it. I thought it must be a sign, so I had to play it. I got started and I couldn't stop. The game has me hooked, but I don't want to quit. The game has been claimed. This game has claimed me like it claimed others. I don't plan to. I'll be grateful that this has 100% happened to me. It's not a story I made up. Thank you, Flying Gorilla. Taking my boredom away. Now, that might have happened, but been exaggerated. Why?
So what parts do you think were exaggerated?
Oh, like, password not having to unlock.
That
but,
definitely
like,
happened. Yeah, that definitely happened though.
it happened?
Yeah. I've had that happen to me before with different apps.
Is that on Apple?
Yeah. It's just stuff from your cloud sometimes gets downloaded while the phone is off for some reason. It's a weird
Yeah.
thing.
Apple. Anyways. So, maybe it's exaggerated about the dream. I doubt he had a dream before he saw it. Maybe he had.
Well, that's happened to me
Maybe-
before too.
Maybe he thought he had like a premonition of it. Maybe he had a dream about a gorilla the night before. You know.
You know, I feel like none of it is real.
I feel like some of it is real.
I feel like they downloaded the app, and I feel like they definitely got completely addicted to it.
Maybe.
You know, but
And why were
not
you
much
trying
else.
to? I don't know. It just seems like. I feel like I just have to trust XX underscore ultimate XX.
Some
That's a
I
reliable
forgot that that's
username.
what it was called.
Such a reliable.
That is some edgy username. XX.
Oh,
LD4.
XX ultimate XX. I need to watch Bernie Sanders play Flying
XX
Gorilla.
Shadow
again.
Slayer XX.
I need to watch Bernie Sanders play Flying Gorilla again. Such a good meme.
His hands look like actual like cropped out images of the plan. I am once again asking you for your financial support. He needs financial support after he breaks his monitor.
Flying Gorilla.
Flying Gorilla.
Flying Gorilla.
I only like laugh when Crayten laughs at it. I'll never laugh on my own. I still don't think it's funny. I'm only laughing when Crayten laughs. It's you know what I hate to say it, it's winning me over.
Flying Gorilla. God.
Oh god,
Oh, fine.
the wrong room. I'm about to fight another boss. Can you believe it?
Wow.
No one cares.
Look like I asked. Sorry, Tyler.
It is in
I'm
real.
just being funny. But what boss is it, Tyler?
It's the Mantis Lords.
So is he like a praying mantis or something?
It's 3 mantises.
Yeah.
And one of them jumps out at you, and then she throws a thing at you. Then you kill her, and then
it's a she.
all 3 of them, and then the
I
other,
can't believe this.
then the
I'm
other-
installing that game and refunding it.
then the other 2 come out at the same time, and then they fight you.
Wow.
Isn't it
So,
great?
like,
And then there's
are
a
they-
and then
are
there's
the
a
other
different
two
version of it where
identical?
all 3 of them fight you at the same time. Isn't it great?
Wow.
This is actually
And
one of the
then-
best bosses in the game, Gil. It's really good.
Wow, Tyler, have you ever played Dark Souls?
No, I haven't.
It's almost like Hollow Knight, but
it's,
not.
it's almost
just
like
3D.
Hollow Knight.
Did you know Hollow Knight is like a Souls-like, which is
Yeah, I did.
which that genre
I know, I
was
did.
created from Dark Souls.
This game uses the source code from Dark Souls. That is actually true.
Yes, precisely. If I was a game creator, I would make a game, right?
And it
And
would be
then
Dark Souls,
play-
but it had you in it instead.
No, play as a boss. Like I would make a boss
Create Dark Souls.
and play as it.
Who needs to create
and-
Dark Souls?
So basically, you would make a
and
game
the
and
game-
then you would change the game completely. and
No, I would
break
make
all
a
the
game,
design.
right? I'll make all the bosses, and then I would take control of a boss randomly, right? And then I'm fighting the user, but I'm like completely like he can't beat me. So then
Oh, so the
it'll
game
make-
isn't fun for the user, it's just fun for you, the person who made it.
Yeah, but the thing is, everybody else will be like, "What are you talking about? This boss is super easy," and then he'll be left alone.
So you've made a game to torment one guy. Who is this guy?
Bernie Sanders. Intentionally, right? And then he'll refund the game, say there's a bad review on it.
Wait, what? Don't you want to
Yeah.
keep the money?
I would, yes. I'll make him refund. I'll purposely make him refund the game. And at random, I'll just pick random people. Then he'd be like, "What the heck, dude? This boss is
I'm gonna share this
impossible."
slide, guys, but you guys have to swear you only start working on it tomorrow. All right.
On what?
Oh god, this thing became not solid.
The
Oh,
Bible?
shit.
I thought the Bible was already created.
Your email.
Okay.
Slideshow. Tyler,
What?
what's your email? Tyler.
Gmail.
Your personal computer, not. Tired. So you don't get. Okay, so it's tired 8
Oh, so,
at Gmail.
you gotta unmute it. Okay.
So it's tired. Gmail.com. All right, Matthews, what about you?
Oh, my email. You got the stream muted, right?
Hey, I'm back on the stream. I can mute the desktop audio for a second, alright? Just
Yeah.
you can't tell me when you're done, so give me like a timer and then
You know what? I'll just type in the Discord.
yeah, that seems better. I don't know why we bother doing it over voice. It's much easier to type things.
Okay, fine, just do that.
I'm not gonna go into Deep Nest yet, because that place is spooky.
Message in like 1 minute.
Already did.
You ready? You ready? Did it? You ready? Copy paste it.
I need.
Did you guys know I'm about to pick up an item?
Whoa! I'm not watching the stream, so I don't know.
I lied, I'm not. You're pretty much always about to pick up an item, I guess. I mean, I guess. It depends on how...
Dude, my mom made this amazing ravioli yesterday. It was
When you
delicious,
started
guys.
saying the words, I auto-filled it in as, my mom made this amazing rap. As in, like, a song rap. I got deep focus charm, the best charm.
Wow! Tyler. Are you listening, Tyler?
No.
Okay, listen to me. I'm gonna say two words. Okay?
Okay.
Who asked?
How did I know what the words were gonna be? You know, I actually thought, like, maybe he won't say that. Maybe he'll say, like, I asked, but with, like, an inflection, so it was still 2 words, but it was, like, a...
What is
Still a good
inflection,
word.
man? You use so much smart words.
Inflection,
Explain
as in,
it.
like, the way that you say a word. Like, if you're saying, like, a question, you can say,
I gotta go pray
like
to
a Tim
Flying
Allen.
Gorilla. Goodbye for now.
Bye.
I didn't hear what he said.
He left. He said bye.
I didn't hear what he said before that, so I don't know why he
He's
left.
gonna make a flying gorilla. I don't know. He said something about making flying gorilla.
Oh.
Firing gorilla.
So,
He said bye for now, so he might come back.
yeah, he probably will. I wish I knew what he said. So I could judge how much time it would take for him to come back. Do I have a better charm? Yes. Alright, so I should probably go into core now. So here in the core, there's one item.
What item?
Normally it's a rancid egg.
Wow. What does that
This
do?
time
What
it's
does
a
that-
grub.
What does that armor? What does that item do?
A
rancid
rancid egg, in the main game is pretty useless. It's not a good item. Its only use is there's one specific NPC that you can give it to, and since this game is the same as Dark Souls, when you die you have to do a corpse run, right? And
Yeah.
so that NPC can summon your shade at will, so that you don't have to go and find it and kill it, like in case you don't want to die and lose all your money. And
Cool.
there's way too
wait
many
one moment.
rancid eggs for like it to be useful.
Tyler.
What?
Can how do I say this? Wait one moment. I wasn't gonna say who asked. Okay. You thought I was gonna say that?
I did not think you were gonna say that.
Okay. But I'm gonna go get some ravioli because I'm hungry.
I did think you were gonna say I'm going to leave. That was what I thought.
Why would I leave, Tyler?
Well, you are leaving. If not temporary, you're still leaving.
Would you be sad if I left for real?
I mean, if you were really doing it, if you were a true gamer, and to do it the right way would to be not say anything and then just spontaneously leave the call. That's the fun way. Because then you keep me guessing.
And then I would say my mic was muted.
Yeah.
How do you even mute your mic, like, by accident?
I have a button on my mic that I can press to mute it.
Oh, okay.
And I do that when I go to the bathroom most of the time. So I press it, and when I come back I forget to unpress it.
Oh.
So I'm muted for a
Is the
while.
bathroom right next to your room?
I mean, no, but it's not that long of a walk.
Oh.
It's
I was
2
gonna say,
rooms
maybe you
away.
don't want us- Maybe I was gonna say maybe you don't want us to hear you now. To hear you in there. That's why. Well, I'm gonna go grab some ravioli. I'll be
Okay.
right back.
Cool. Was it gonna? Is there anything here that's good? I think I should just go over here. I'll just take the stag station to where I need to go.
Okay.
Yes.
The ravioli's still in the microwave, so I just want to say, hey, make sure that I wasn't really leaving.
I know.
Okay, I'll be right back.
I don't have any essence, do I? I don't even have a dream nail. Oh, I don't have essence. No reason to go there. Oh, wait, there is. I have dive. Alright. About to enter the crypt. The best room in the game. It has the most items of any room in the game, maybe. Excluding Grubs and Seer place. Maybe. I still forget how many items it has in it. Well, I forget. Other rooms that have a lot of items in them, I don't know how many items. After this, I'll go down to the city. A king's idol. Delicious. He doesn't actually get any knockback when I hit him, which I guess makes sense. He's bigger than me. But, oh, I screwed that up. Usually you want to make the bellfly kill the corpse man.
Hey, Tyler.
What? Do you have ravioli?
Yeah, you know what I love eating with ravioli?
Water?
No, it's you have Parmesan cheese, right?
Mm-hmm. Then you put it
And
in
then
there?
I put a little bit, right? Just a little bit of mustard. You might be like, ew.
I am
and
like that because I
ravioli.
just don't like mustard in general, really.
But the mustard Jesus Christ, I can't talk today. Complements the sweet tomato.
No, I just want you to... I have a question
Stop.
for you. Can I...
Stop.
I just don't... No. I'm asking. It was me. I was the one who asked. Do you know how you would spell compliments in that scenario? Do you know how you'd spell it?
Compliment?
Can you spell it?
No, I can't. I don't know how to spell it.
You do or you don't know how to spell it?
I don't know how to spell it.
Well, can you try?
Compliment, right? No, I don't know how to spell it. I try.
Well, that was actually the correct answer because I don't know how to spell it either.
Okay.
So, what do you want to win from that?
Nothing. Nothing really.
Okay, good because I can't really give
I just
you
want to eat
anything.
my ravioli.
You win the prize of not starving. Good job. Now I'm going down to the city. This is where all the magic is made. Now this is a pretty tough enemy gauntlet that I'm in. And I don't have a weapon upgrade. And I don't have good spells. And I hope I don't die.
Oh no.
I only have 8 health. which it is quite a lot. It's 1 away from max, so I guess I shouldn't be that sad
9?
about that. 9 is max health.
What an odd number. 9.
It is kind of weird, because you start with 5, and then it goes to, there are 16, mask fragments, and they work like, pieces of heart in Zelda. You get 4, you get an extra one.
Wow.
So that's why. Alright, I did just beat it, though, so that's good. Technically, you can have, like, 32 max health. Well, not max health. You can have up to, like, 50 health, but you can't heal all of it. The maximum amount of health that you can have while still being able to heal it back is, like, 11. It's still an odd number because it's adding 2 to 9.
Oh, so you can have like 50 health?
Yeah, that's in the very extreme scenario, and so to do that, you have to go across the whole map, the whole game, without sitting on a bench, and go find all the lifeblood cocoons at once without getting hit, while wearing all the lifeblood charms and heart, and having all the health pieces, which isn't hard. That's the easiest part. Then there's the charms. The hard part is doing all the other stuff. Point is, you can have your health bar run off the screen. I feel like that's the point where it's too much. Now, you cannot enter a boss rush with that, because that's in a separate area of the game. The most health you can have in a boss rush is like 15 or something with lifeblood, which is the extra blue jelly points that you can't heal back.
Okay, cool.
Didn't I already have that?
What?
I just got a second crystal heart. But, okay, so, like, you can have duplicate items in the randomizer, and normally they just give you 100 geo. That one didn't even give me 100 geo. And it gave me the item like I was receiving it for the first time, even though I already got it. That's weird. Because there is a box that you can tick that says duplicate major items. And it's good to have it on because it lets you, you know, do the thing and get the items better.
Wow.
But it leads to disappointments too. There's this house here that has this really powerful enemy that takes an hour to kill. And there's a grub in it normally. And the optimal strategy for this room, which I'm actually just going to do now, is to pick up the item and then quit to the main menu. So that you don't have to kill the guy.
Tyler,
What?
your explanation is so nice that I could actually just learn the game from you talking, and I don't even have to play it.
You're right. I mean, visuals also help. I mean, I feel like Hollow Knight is best played and not talked about because, you know, it's very open, and you can really take any route through the game you want. Because there's a lot of different routes through the game.
What is your dream job, Tyler?
I don't know.
Me either. I don't understand how people could answer that question.
Nothing? Well, I wouldn't want it to be nothing because I would want to do something. But I have no idea. I don't have any soul. That's in the game. That's in game. I don't have a soul. Does this thing scale health with your nail? I feel like this is the same amount of hits it took with a normal one. So I just killed a guy who drops 420 geo There's like two things that in the game that drop 420 geo. There's that guy, and then there's...
Tyler, I'll be right back. I gotta wash the dish because I just finished eating my ravioli.
Okay. So there's that one, and then there's the geo deposit in Kingdom's Edge. I'm not gonna break this glass, but you can definitely break that glass with the Desolate Dive, even though it's not cracked. It's the one glass thing you can do that in the game with. I don't have the dash slash, so I can't easily get that lever, but I think I can pretty easily get this lever, maybe even from there. Yeah, because this one has some like really janky levers, like it, I think even more than like first patch or whatever, because they definitely fixed that for like current patch. You can't really do much with levers. So on my practice run, I did like this fight way later when I actually had some good items. Right now I'm just doing it. Can't see anything.
The flying gorilla.
Oh god, I might die. Okay, good. So I did like a skip. So when you open this door from the wrong side, you can't actually see anything in here, because normally you have to enter it from the bottom so that the area lights up. And so speedrunners just wander through the dark over here and try and get up in the dark. But I had to activate the thing by getting hit a few times. I'm gonna get the item to the right first, because that's not a boss fight. Also, I'm about to fight one of the hardest bosses in the game. Especially for not having many items.
Wow.
This isn't the boss fight. This is just the regular enemy that takes an hour to kill. What a good item. Now I'm gonna do
Wow.
Watcher Knights. So normally Watcher Knights, there's 6 of them, but there's a chandelier that you can drop onto one of them to make it, you only have to fight 5. Do you think I should drop the chandelier, or do you think I should fight all 6?
What did you say? Sorry, I was blanking out.
So, this boss fight, you have to fight 6 guys at once. But I can drop a chandelier on one of them to kill him before the fight starts, and I only have to fight 5. Do you think I should drop the chandelier or not?
Does anything good happen if you kill all 6 of them?
Well, you get 3 items. It's a boss fight.
And if you drop the chandelier on him, would you not get 3 items?
No, I will still get 3 items.
So there's no difference. Yeah, just drop the chandelier on him.
Well, no, it just makes the fight easier.
Okay, yeah, you can drop the chandelier.
I just wanted to know, because I would do that because it will make the fight more short. But I wasn't sure if you wanted me to do that. I think
Yeah, you should
these
drop
guys'
the
HP
chandelier.
also scale with nail upgrades. Or, actually, probably not. I haven't healed once yet in this fight. Should probably do that.
It should do that.
Did I say I had 8 health before? Because I definitely have 7. I'm bad at counting, apparently. Okay, I died. I was on the last 2 of them. And I'm only gonna try one more time. Yeah, so normally when I do this fight, I have a lot more stuff. Like, you know, obviously more health and a better weapon. But also, normally I'd have the Dream Nail, which if you have the Dream Nail, you can actually just get full soul before the fight starts by Dream Nailing their corpses.
Oh my god. Hey, Tyler.
What?
I would advise you not to turn around. There's something behind you.
Okay. I won't.
But it's coming closer. It's in the shadows. It's right there. I can see it. Tyler, you should turn around.
How can you see it?
I can sense its aura. I can sense its life force from 50 miles away.
Okay. Well, do you want me to turn around, like, do you want me to pause the game and turn around? Do you want me to do it during the fight?
During the fight.
Okay. I don't see anything.
Oh,
Did just look
okay.
behind me, and I did it while I was healing because I would get hit anyway while I was healing, so I feel like it was a good call.
Okay. Ha ha ha, you got pranked. You got pranked, bro.
So while all the spells are pretty good for fights in this game, probably the one that shines the most is Descending Dark, because it has really good invincibility frames. But all of them are pretty good, because Shade Soul has range, and Abyss Shriek has a lot of big hitbox with damage. But Descending Dark was nerfed at some point, because it's like, You used to be able to hit things more during your invincibility frames, but now you can't. It's that your invincibility frames end as soon as you do anything out of them. I don't even have Descending Dark, I only have the unupgraded version,
Oh.
which doesn't even have that good invincibility frames. Alright, just did it. So when I said we'd get 3 items, that was a lie, because unless one of the first 2 items is the Dream Nail, I can't actually collect the 3rd one. It's a grub, and the second one is a charm that is not good. The Glowing Womb. And I can't even get the last one. Well, I should actually find out what it is. I bet it's gonna be the Dream Nail. Monument. Okay then.
Wow.
So the goal of Hollow Knight is to kill the Hollow Knight. In order to do that, you gotta kill 3 other big boys. And these 3 big boys, for the sake of the randomizer, these 3 big boys are just random items. That is one of the big boys up there that I can't collect. And it's actually, this is normally a big boy location. This is just a different one. So that's cool. And then this is actually the only area that you need to go to, you know, like required to beat the game. That requires double jump to enter. But there's actually a skip that lets you get up here without double jump. So double jump isn't necessary to beat the game.
Cool.
Let's grab here. So about halfway through the game, the crossroads become infected. Well, the trigger point.
Yeah, I remember that.
When do you remember it from?
The last time we did a randomizer, you were talking about the crossroads, and I was actually watching the stream.
Oh yeah. So the crossroads become infected when either you kill Broken Vessel or when you collect one of the Dreamers. So they're actually not infected right now. And I mean, usually they're infected pretty soon, but not now. Also, I did just collect.
It makes it like way more harder, right?
Yeah, it makes like the enemies way harder and stuff. But I did just collect the Dream Nail, so I can go back and get the big boy that I missed. And I will probably do that right after I like clean up the upper section of this area. Just got the best charm in the game. What did you say?
Oh, what's the big boy?
It's Monumun. It's the Dreamer. So this isn't fully randomized, actually. Because we're not randomizing stag stations or whispering routes. I don't randomize stag stations because it will make it way easier to be soft-locked. And I don't randomize whispering routes because I don't know where all of them are off the top of my head. And I don't want to get essence from random items because it makes things really disappointing. and it's just tedious to have to do whispering roots for items. Because you have to collect all of the essence. So I'm actually gonna go over here and change my charms. Because right now I have on Strength and Mark of Pride, which just makes me stronger and longer. I have an extra charm notch though, so I can still do a thing. Actually, I think that's a lie. I don't even have a 1-notch charm. I have one 1-notch charm, but it's not worth equipping. No, sorry, 2. 3. I'm gonna equip the one that is the least hindering. It has no bad effects to it. Actually, no, that's a lie. It steals soul from me. So I'm gonna go up to Crossroads. Then there's an item up here that I can get.
It's just a prank, man. Sorry, I was talking about something else.
Okay.
No, I'm watching something. So, what is the lore behind Hollow Knight?
That's a big thing to say. That's a long discussion to have.
Like, who is Hollow Knight? Hollow Knight must be the character we're playing as, right?
No.
Then who is Hollow Knight?
Hollow Knight is the final boss. In quotes.
Oh, the final boss.
Mm-hmm. It's the Hollow Knight, who
What does
is...
he look like?
He looks like me, the main character, but he's bigger. And by bigger,
So,
I don't just mean like the same sprite enlarged. I mean like, if you took the main character and then you like stretched out his limbs and his face, that's what it is.
So he's just a big, beefy, chunky boy.
No, he's pretty skinny. Just stretched out his limbs and his face. And so he has like a worm inside of him or something. He has like a worm in his dreams. And I have a dream sword that can kill that worm in his dreams, and that's what I want to do. Because that worm in his dreams is contacting everybody else in their dreams, and he's saying, kill everybody.
Why is he called Hollow Knight? Is he hollow or some shit?
So, the Hollow Knight. So, there's a character in this game called...
Is that him? I posted in Discord.
let me look. That is the Hollow Knight. Yes.
Oh. So they're all beetles.
No, they're bugs. Not
They're all
all
bugs.
beetles.
So they're small. Okay, so they're small.
Yes.
They're little tiny guys. I like the false knight. He's a choink boy.
The false
He's
knight.
a big boy.
The false knight is like a maggot inside of
he's
a
like
giant suit of armor.
Yeah, he's like a big boy. I guess that's why he's called false, right? Because he's not actually a knight.
So the false knight is... He wears the armor of one of the great knights. There were 5 great knights of the kingdom before it fell. And he wears Hagemel's armor, and Hagemel is ambiguously alive, maybe.
So is the Hollow Knight one of the great knights or something?
The Hollow Knight, so there's the Pale King, right? He rules Hallownest, the kingdom of Hallownest. And then something starts happening, like there's people start being, like something's happening in their dreams, and they're being real rowdy. And so he needs to stop this from happening. So, like, he tries a bunch of things, none of them work. So he thinks of this one thing. So he goes to a white lady. Just a white lady. Actually, the white lady, the only one. and then they make many children together. And then they go to a place called the Abyss, and they fill them with their dark juice. They
Wait,
fill them
wait,
with
I have a
dark
question.
juice. Okay.
There's Pure Vessel.
Pure Vessel
aren't
is
they-
Hollow Knight, the Hollow Knight, in its prime.
Oh, so where he was, like, not insane.
Yes.
Okay. So he's hollow because he was driven mad. He's like hollow. He feels
No.
hollow inside.
So
He
I,
has no
I still
emotion.
need to get to that. It's gonna take like 5 more minutes.
Okay, keep going.
So the Pale King, he needs someone to contain the being, the infection, as it is. So he's gonna trap the worm, which her name is the Radiance, who is the true final boss of Hollow Knight.
Oh, is it the light thing?
Yes.
And I'm looking at a tier list of bosses, and the highest one is like some weird sun thing. Very hard, alongside with this red-looking Hollow Knight.
The red-looking Hollow Knight?
Yeah, he has like red eyes, and it's like red, like red.
Can you post it in
features.
Discord? Can I just look at it?
Yeah, hold up.
Because I do want to see.
So this is the tier list,
Alright, I'm gonna look at it.
and along the final one, there's like this guy.
Oh, okay, that's Nightmare King Grim. Okay, so this is
Yeah,
based on difficulty. So up here we have, that's. Why am I having trouble thinking of it? Absolute Radiance and Nightmare King Grim are very hard. Yes, I agree. Hard is Normal Radiance, Pure Vessel, and that one. That's Sly.
Oh, so we fight.
Yeah.
So you fight Pure Vessel.
Pure Vessel is in Hall of Gods,
Oh, okay.
which is the, God Home, which is the boss rushes. Medium hard, we have regular Grim, Watcher Knights, Traitor Lord, who isn't hard. I disagree. Soul Tyrant isn't that hard. Lost Kin is definitely not hard. That's Sisters of Battle, which none of these really deserve to be here. White Defender, I think, is harder than most of the ones in medium hard. The Hollow Knight, yeah. This is Hornet 2? Or Hornet 1? Hornet 1 and Hornet 2 shouldn't be in the same thing. Normal Mantis Lords, that one,
It's my tier list, so it might be wrong. It's his
Zoe,
own.
does Zoe
yeah.
count as a boss? Also, why is False Knight not in Very Easy?
There's another one. Let me see.
Put another one. Wait, why is Moss Charger not in Very Easy? You just stand there and just spam attack.
One.
Oh, here's another one.
The mighty. And on the other page, he's the lowest. What?
Well,
Why
that's
is
the
he
boss
super
that
high?
can't hurt you.
Oh.
So Absolute Radiance.
So what is the main character? What is his lore? What is his backstory?
Okay, let's get back to talking about lore and actually playing the game. So, they want to contain the thing, and in order to do that, they need someone who doesn't have a mind, right? Who can't have their mind taken over by the infection because they don't have a mind to begin with. They can't think. They have no feelings. So they make all these children, they kill them, and then they put a bunch of black juice into them. They put the void into them to make them completely hollow. So they want to find the Hollow Knight that is completely hollow and can contain the infection. So they make billions of these little guys because they're bugs and they can have that many babies at once. So they do this. So there's an area called the Abyss that just has a bunch of corpses in it. And enemies called siblings that are your shade, basically. Which is the the thing that comes out when you die when you do your corpse run. So you are a vessel. So you play as one of the attempts to like contain the thing. You're one of the failed guys.
Oh. So like they basically they scoop out people, and they fill them up. They want to fill them up with the virus, whatever that is.
The void.
Yes. So they're all technically brothers, right?
They have no gender. There is one.
Well, they're siblings.
They are siblings, yes. There is one vessel that had a sibling and is also debatably filled with void. That is Hornet, who you do fight, and that's fun.
Why do you have to fight them? Well, I don't understand why.
Because she kills vessels for fun, because she needs to stop them from doing all the stupid stuff.
Why does the main character, have to kill all of them?
So the Hollow Knight did not work. He wasn't completely hollow. So that's the part that kind of. How many white fragments have I gotten so far? I already have the Void Heart. Why do I need that many white fragments? I've gotten like 10. Alright, so. Do you have another question? Because I completely forgot where I was when talking about this.
You were talking about the Hollow Knight wasn't completely hollow?
Yeah, so the infection still spread after that. And then this is where the game starts in the lore. So then you're the knight and you come in. Somehow you escaped from the abyss. Because there were other vessels that also escaped from the abyss. And you can tell that because there are dead vessels in Nosk's lair. There are, Hornet killed some of them. There's one in Green Path. And then there's also the broken vessel, which is slightly outside of the abyss. Because the abyss was sealed with a door. That you need to open with the King's Brand, which is, like a thing that you get after fighting Hornet again, because she's blocking the way to it. She wants you to do the thing. Also, the Pale King was, like a big worm at one point, and so was the Radiance, but then they died, and then they, like, did a metamorphosizes, and then they became, like, bugs, and, like, beetle people instead of, worms.
Oh. Oh, I was saying, why does the character need to kill them all?
Because it's fun. Because they're impeding its way. That's the...
Oh, but what is our true goal? What is the actual character's true goal?
So, it's not really stated in the game, but, like, in the beginning or anything like that. So, the goal is really to kill the Radiance and stop the infection. There are 5 different endings. There are 3 main endings, because 2 of them are variations on other ones. The 5 endings...
the best ending?
The best ending is the Godmaster ending with the flower. Now, I want you to tell me what you think I mean by that.
The Godmaster ending with the flower?
Yeah.
I don't know, turn into a god or something?
Correct. So, in Godmaster, which is like the boss rush stuff, at the end of that you fight Absolute Radiance, which is the hardest thing. It's the hardest boss, probably. Harder than Nightmare King. Well, harder than Nightmare King for sure. Yeah, it's the hardest boss.
Have you beat it before?
Yes, once. Well, no, I've beat it before multiple times. I've only gotten the ending once, where I've beaten it in the Pantheon. Because that's what counts. I've beaten in the Hall of Gods quite a bit. Because you need to do that to practice.
What's like, what's after? After you kill her, what happens?
So,
after you kill it.
well, the Radiance is female because it's referenced like that internally. You know, it doesn't matter. So, you know, you kill the Radiants in this ending specifically, and then so all this happens inside of the God Seeker's dream, who is dead, and she's dead, and then you go to God Home inside of the dream, and it's somehow connected to the Radiance, who is a dream herself, maybe, and then you know, you go there, and then you kill her in the dream. So when you die in the dream, you die for real. So she dies, and then so when you kill her, you become the Shade Lord, which is like a thing that I don't know. It's like you're the Shade Lord, and then you kill her, and then the Shade Lord escapes from the Godseeker's mind and kills people. And then you find Hornet, who at this point the knight is dead, and he's gone. Hornet's there in the black egg, and then something happens there, I forget. That's the bad version. In the good version, you give the delicate flower to the Godseeker before you do the ending, and then instead of the Shade Lord escaping, as soon as he comes out, the flower makes everything go away. Then all the void is gone. That is confusing. That's the Godmaster stuff. Other than that, there's 3 more endings. There's Hollow Knight, Sealed Siblings, and Dream No More.
Okay,
So,
cool.
Hollow Knight is where you kill the Hollow Knight, just normal, and then you take his place as the one to contain the infection. Sealed Siblings is that, but with Hornet, so Hornet's also in there. And then Dream No More is when you go inside the Hollow Knight's brain and kill the Radiance that way, and it's the easy Radiance. And then
Cool.
you die, and then everything's good. Okay.
Wow, awesome. Wow, cool.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
Is there humans in this game?
No, it's just bugs. It would be really
Bugs.
weird if there were humans.
I mean, like, you were talking about the Godseeker?
The Godseeker's a bug.
Okay. So, yeah, this game's kind of confusing.
Yeah.
Cool, fun, nice job. Nice one. It's almost no, it's not as confusing as Dark Souls, because Dark Souls doesn't even tell you the lore.
I mean, this one doesn't really do it either. You have to do it through, like, the subtext and stuff.
You can beat Dark Souls without knowing what the heck is happening.
That's
Just
Hollow
play the
Knight.
game.
That's the same thing. You can
Yes,
beat this
'cause
game
Hollow
without,
Knight is
like...
exact replica. Oh, it's not exact replica. It's part of the genre that Dark Souls created. So it kind of has to be like that.
It doesn't have to be like that, but it is.
It's like Dark Souls, way less darker, and bugs.
And
instead.
it's bugs.
And it's not 3D. Well, what a fun experience talking to you. When is the stream gonna end? Because I've been here for 2 hours.
I do want to end it. This is the longest stream. I'm gonna end it.
Okay,
sounds
bye
good.
stream.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.